Good morning and welcome back. I have different color hair. It's like almost black, but it's not, and I'm just loving it. I feel like I am my truest form when my hair is this color because I'm just like a Scorpio. Like I'm such a Scorpio. When I say that, I mean like I was born on Halloween. I was born on Halloween night, on a Friday night with it was a new moon, so there was no moon. Like how mysterious and Scorpio is that? Okay, so first thing I really wanted to get off my chest here is I'm getting really, really annoyed with my Keurig. I just feel like Keurig needs to come up with a solution, like a self water filling Keurig, because I am sick and tired of waking up and my Keurig is telling me to put water in it. Like it's telling me to do shit before I even had a coffee, and it's really pissing me off. And I know you're thinking, oh, you should just like fill it up the night before. Well, I can't do that because I'm the type of person that like I only fill my gas tank up like $5 every time because I don't have time for that. I don't have the patience for that. I don't even believe that, like you guys know, I don't even believe in the future. So how can I fill up my tank if I don't even believe that I'm going to be driving tomorrow? You know what I mean? Same thing with my coffee. How can I fill that up all the way when I don't even know if tomorrow's real? Okay. That just got really deep, but seriously, I just think that if they had some sort of self-filling water Keurig, that would be like so amazing, and I would pay top dollar for that. I'm just tired of my Keurig telling me what to do. I'm really tired of it. Okay. I know it sounded like a first world problem because it was. Okay, next thing I really wanted to get into is the people of Facebook. They're out of control out here. Like I know you know what I'm talking about. Like the people that use Facebook as their primary social media. Those people are hilarious. They have no idea the entertainment they're providing me because I'm like very low key on Facebook. Like the only time I post on Facebook is if I accidentally post to my Instagram and then it just like goes to my Facebook. And people say, "Oh, just shut the thing off. Like shut the connection off where it connects to both." I did. I did so many times. Every time I post, I shut that off. And it still does it. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know. Something I've noticed about the people of Facebook is they're always just like reaching for those viral Facebook moments. Like at least the people in my town, like the Facebook parents, they're usually in their like 40s. And those like really deep like viral posts on Facebook. It'll be like a picture of like a mom on the floor and it'll be like, like just some deep shit. I want their moment. Like there's so many people on my town page like, to the man that stopped at my daughter's lemonade stand, you have no idea what you have done for her. You stopped when no one else did, and she was out there for hours waiting in the scorching heat, and you stopped for her. Like they are just like reaching for that deep viral moment, and they just like wanted to get like a million shares and like but it's just like it's not working. Like the guy was just thirsty. Okay, it's funny. Like I love it. This it's innocent. It's funny. I enjoy it. I hope they never stop. I love you Facebook people. I really do. So something I've been doing is I've been looking at my own TikTok, right? I've been trying to figure out like from an outsider's perspective, like what am I putting out there in the world? Like what are people perceiving me as? What are they thinking when they watch my TikTok? And there's just a couple things I have to say. First thing is when I talk about like parenting and stuff, like I feel like even when I scroll on TikTok, I think social media puts a lot of pressure on parents to like be perfect. And like we're all just out here like trying to be like the perfect parent. Like, oh, am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to acknowledge every feeling they have? Am I supposed to do this and not do TV time and all these things? When in reality, I think that we can just kind of shrink it down to one thing. If you are being a mindful parent, no matter what you do, if you're mindful, then you're doing the right thing. Now, that's just my unprofessional opinion, but I just believe that you obviously can't be perfect, but if you're mindful of that, if you are self aware enough to realize, okay, I was not being patient today, I need to be better tomorrow. If you are saying sorry to your kids when you mess up, if you are being aware of the environment that you're creating in your house, then that is good enough. That is good enough because good enough parenting is actually more than enough because when you think about it, there's so many people out there that don't even take care of their own kids. Like they put alcohol, they put drugs before their kids, they neglect their kids, they abuse their kids. So if you're just being good enough, then that is more than enough. I felt like I had to say that because I don't want anyone going through my page making them feel like they're not good enough of a parent when they're just doing everything they can. That's good enough. To say is people a lot of times will comment on like my house and they'll be like, how do you guys afford such a big house? Like, I want a big house. I just like, this is the goal. But I just have to share this. I have to get this off my chest. So 2 years ago, we lived in a house that was like 1,300 square feet, had a tiny yard. It was not in a good area. It was in like a rundown city. And that was like our first house. That was our starter home. And we moved in like literally 2 weeks before Jay was born. So it was never the plan to stay there or anything. Like I wanted to get out of there so bad the whole time. When the house itself, like it was a cute little house. Like it wasn't like really shitty or anything. It was a really good home. And a lot of people would say this is a good starter home, like perfect starter home. And it's like, but I could live here forever and be fine, you know? But anyway, so when I was living there, I really was thinking the whole time, like, when we get a bigger house, like, I'll be happier. Like, Jay will be happier when he can have more room to play. And, like, I'll just be so much happier and everything will be better when we have this big house and a big yard and a pool and a hot tub and all these things that I just wanted so bad. Just, like, so excited to get out of there. I never really, like, put effort into even making it nice because I just was focusing on getting out. And here we are in a house that's more than double the size. It's almost 3,000 square feet. It's got 3 acres. It's got a in-ground pool. It's got a hot tub. It's got everything that I ever wanted. And no, this is not me flexing. This is not me trying to flex. I just have to say that I am no more happier here than I was in the other house. If anything, maybe I was even happier there because I didn't have to. I had such a tiny space to clean. When Jay was a baby and started crawling and walking, he was in this little area, so I didn't have to worry about like him going too far around the house. Like it's actually easier to have a child in a smaller house, in my opinion, because they're contained. And like I could take a shower and it would be right next door. But in this house, I'm like a whole other floor away, and it's not safe to leave Rose and Jay like all the way on the other side of the house. And my sister moved into an apartment like a few months ago, and I went over there and I was like, damn, I want to live here. It's a cute little like 700 square foot apartment, and I just want to live there. I want to live simply and just live in a cute little apartment and just like go out and do fun things every day and just have like it'll take like 5 minutes to clean the place, you know? Like that sounds more appealing to me these days. I just feel like there's people that are watching my videos like, oh, I wish I had a big house and a hot tub and a pool. It's been a nightmare dealing with the freaking pool. Like seriously, it's cost thousands of dollars, so much work, and we barely go in it. Please just don't compare yourself out here. Like if I'm any happier here, it has nothing to do with the house. It's everything to do with the fact that I have Rose now, and just within. You have to find the happiness within. And I wish I could go back and tell myself that a few years ago because I seriously thought like everything would be better if I had all these things. And it's embarrassing to say that out loud, but I really did think that. And like I wanted a new car and all these things. I have everything I want, and I'm telling you, like not even an ounce did this give me an ounce of happiness more. Also, please remember if you ever catch yourself comparing yourself to me in my life, I'm a mom, okay? So I can't be out here like airing out my dirty laundry, Sean's dirty laundry, like all of our problems, all my problems, because I have to be mindful of the fact that my kids are going to grow up and see these videos. So if it were just me, if I didn't have kids, I would just put it out there. All my issues, all my problems, all Sean, like I would put it out there, but I can't. I'm a mom. I have to be mindful. So please just know that I am not perfect. Me and Sean are not perfect. Our family is not this perfect little family, but we just try to keep it as real as we can with